These live streams are made possible by the generous support of the Sarah B. Folk Charitable Fund.
Be real with me, take your time. This is just a card that needs dealing with. I'm trying to hold it together, that's all. And bite my tongue so I don't talk. Well, I had more red flags than a matador, and I look back now, I see what for. I lit myself on fire to keep us warm. How long can I blame this little piece of sadness on myself? I wanna build a shack on Reedy Fork Creek where no one will bother me, and I don't want you to see me fall apart like a $5 watch when I read your caption. You're looking for my big reaction, and I should just give you a piece of my mind. How long can I blame this little piece of sadness on myself? How long can I blame this little piece of sadness on myself? My smile's like a tin held up with stakes. My stomach's full of hurricanes, and I still wish that I knew to shut my mouth. I knew you before you had a pit to hiss in, and now you're full of it, and I'm left to figure it all out. How long can I blame this little piece of sadness on myself? How long can I blame this little piece of sadness on myself? Well, I had more red flags than a matador. And I wanna build a shack on Fork Creek.
You caught my eye like the glare on Hilton Creek. Looking down to find the native brookies. You caught my eye like the tops of the Rocky Mountain peaks. The last time I flew out to Utah with my buddies to ski. 7 years gone by, facing 29. The last year of our youth. have grown, but we're not alone. Grabbing 30 by the strap of his boots. We are a force like the winds on the Oklahoma plains. Together we can face most any old thing. We stand tall like a New York City skyline. Try to knock us down to a proper size. 7 years gone by, facing 29. The last year of our youth. Oh, how we have grown, but we're not alone. Grabbing 30 by the strap of his boots. Driving town to town, acting like I got something left to say. Will you still be there when I'm in a rocking chair? The last year of my life. Will I hear my name at the pearly gates? Will we be there side by side? 7 years gone by, facing 29. The last year of our youth. Oh, how we have grown, but we're not alone. Grabbing 30 by the strap of his boots. Thank you all so much.
Thank you. Hi, everybody. Thanks for coming out on this Sunday. It is Sunday, right? Sunday evening. Thank you for coming out tonight. We're so honored to get to play at such an iconic venue. I first came to Cafe Lena in I think it was 2012 or 2013 with my old band. It was years and years ago. And it was just like very surreal to come in here again, this time with Austin, this time as Chatham Rabbits, and to get to play for you guys tonight. So if we haven't met yet, I'm Sarah. This is Austin. Nick is running sound, and you'll meet Kyle out by the merch table or taking photos. He also drives the bus. So we just juggle a lot of things here in Chatham Rabbits land. But like Olivia mentioned at the top of the show, we just released our 4th studio album, and it's called Be Real With Me. And tonight we're going to be playing y'all a lot of songs off of that, including those first 2 that we just did.
But not the next one.
Yeah, but not this one. Just kidding. We actually got a request for this tune somebody slid into our DMs.
If you had told me when we started this that someone from Saratoga Springs would be recommending or requesting one of our songs, it would just totally blow my mind. So that's really cool that you guys did that.
All right, this is for whoever it was that slid into our DMs. A song on my lips. Roosevelt told me that I could get a job with horses. Well, I'd always been tomahawk trail to deliver the books on Abigail. Well, we splashed through the creek so wide and the valleys so deep, and every night I'd flip through the pages on her belly. I would sleep. Then I held her hoof as the heat set in when she found her in the field. And I wrapped it with herbs like the old timers said, and she began to heal. And I said, come at me, dear, with your books on your side, to balance you out and steady alright. I said I found the tomahawk trail to deliver the books on Abigail. Well, we took those books into towns and hollers every day, just to give those folks a place to go and a chance to get away. And though I was a book lady, I never did learn to read, and I was smarter than mountains were rough 'cause I had Abby next to me. And I said, come at me, dear, with your books on your side, to balance you out and be steady alright. Oh, and I set out down the tomahawk trail to deliver the books on Abigail. Yeah, I set out down the tomahawk trail to deliver the books on Abigail. Thank you. Thanks, y'all.
Wow, this is amazing, you guys. We had no idea what to expect, and look how full this room is. It's really cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
I think the only other time we've played in this general area, we've played in Albany, opening at the Egg. Was anybody
For
at
Molly
the-
Tuttle?
Molly Tuttle.
Yeah.
Okay, so some people are from that. That's awesome. And then we played it. I hope I'm pronouncing this correctly. Cahoe's Music Hall. Am I saying it right? Okay, so we played there last year, and we were haunted by the ghost that still lives in the Opera House Music Hall. It was very spooky, and we left. We were told by the house manager there that if we didn't want to be haunted forever, we had to leave like a token of gratitude for her. And awesome. What did you?
I think maybe I left a guitar pick.
Okay, that. I think that works.
And,
I think.
But we all left something. Nick,
I did
you,
not.
Did you leave something? What did you leave?
Something I found in New York City, like some change.
Some
Okay,
change. I don't
all
think
right.
I left anything.
Yeah. Well, there you go. That's why.
Oh, dang
Man,
it.
things have been going so poorly since
Yeah,
then.
that's really where all my luck stems from. But anyways, it's really cool that y'all are here because we've never played here before. And yeah, it's just special. This is a tune off the new record that is, in a way, I mean, I hope some of you can relate to this song, but I also hope you can't, because I hope that this hasn't happened to you. But when I was in my early 20s, I lost touch with my childhood friends. And up until that point, we were like really, really tight. We had been homeschooled together from like preschool until college. So these girls were like siblings in a way. And we went from like one day, like, you know, our text threads were filled with like what we were having for lunch. And the next day, like, or now I don't even like know where they live. So it was a big, big transition. And as I got older, I started to realize that it's so crazy that as you age and when you lose touch with those people, there's no turning back the clock to remake childhood friends. Like once you have lost them, you've lost them. And so this is just kind of a song of grief, but also really appreciating that the friendships I have now are people that know me as a grown-ass adult, and that's really nice too. This is called Childhood Friends.
Bartenders, no stranger I can resist. Tough statues I've toppled, and friends that used to exist. Well, I wonder what they are up to. I have dreams we're still getting by. I can't hear their names or the song Hallelujah without wanting to cry. Do you think that they miss me or dream of me like I do them? It's getting hard to stomach that I won't make childhood friends again. It breaks my heart every summer. That week we would go to the coast and sleep like a litter of puppies, living on natties and cinnamon toast. And do they rent the same beach house in the town we ran as our own? Next time I'll get some time off, I will go down, rent it and stay there alone. Do you think that they miss me or dream of me like I do them? It's getting hard to stomach that I won't make childhood friends I have now. Take my word for it, while in my head I'm reminiscing goodness of youth and my search for the truth and all that I've been missing. Do you think that they miss me? Dream of me like I do them. It's hard to stomach. It's hard to stomach. It's hard to stomach. I won't be making childhood friends again.
Thank you very much.
All right.
Thanks, y'all. Well, we've been on the road for on and off really since the February 10th or something like that. We've played. The tour started in Nashville, and then we're all through North Carolina on like our home turf in the central part of North Carolina. But this past week and a half, we've been all in y'all's neck of the woods from, I guess, Charlottesville, D.C., Annapolis, all the way up, and it's been really fun. But we were talking backstage about how when you travel in New England or in the Northeast, and when you tour up here, you can just drive 30, 45 minutes and be in a completely different culture of a town.
With different accents.
Different accents. Like it's...
Last night we were in a place and it was called the Word Barn. But they were like, they said it a very specific way.
It was in New Hampshire.
Word Barn.
Yeah. Yeah,
New
Exeter,
Hampshire?
New Hampshire is where we
It
were.
was amazing. We were loving every second of it. We love all the accents.
Boston. We were in Northampton,
We won't even
Mass.
try to
and
mimic
I know,
the
I
Boston
can't.
accent.
That's just sad to hear
And
a
New York
Southerner
City,
try to do that.
Oh, man.
But it's just really cool to be in a place where, I don't know, we don't have to drive far to like hit all of these like iconic and culturally specific regions, and Saratoga Springs is definitely part of that. Austin.
I think we're going to play a song from our second record.
Yeah, this
second
is
record.
Yeah.
It's one I wrote for my little sister's wedding day. She, when she was getting married, she was like, "Can Chatham Rabbits play at my wedding?" And I was like, "Well, here's our manager's contact."
No, you did not. Oh my gosh.
Absolutely not. No.
Austin's sister though, like, does not really love music. Like, it's not her thing.
We're very different. Music means nothing to her, and it's everything that I do in life. So she's a banker.
Enough said.
But honestly, I was like, I would love to play at your wedding, Grace. That's her name. And I was like, but can you just pick a song that means something to you? That's my only requirement. And like a week went by and things weren't looking good. She's like, I can't think of anything. And I was like, I don't know if this helps, but I'll break my number one rule and I will play Wagon Wheel if that's what you want to hear. The Freebird of bluegrass. I will do it for you, Grace. She's like, no, I don't really like that song either, which, as much as I make fun of it, I mean, come on, who doesn't like that song? Anyways.
I love that song.
But no, she couldn't think of anything, and it was right before our wedding, so it prompted us to write a song. I don't know if she likes it, but no, I think she does. It's called Oxen.